I'm KateThomas, and I'm first. So the challenges that I faced while I was growing up really began right away. My parents didn't get along. There were several times that we got farmed out to relatives until eventually my parents went through a divorce. Lived with my grandparents for a while, which was actually a blessing in disguise because my grandmother was so enthusiastic about education. My grandmother grew up and went to high school during the Great Depression. She wanted to get to college, and there was a scholarship at this Catholic girls' school for whoever graduated top would get 4 free years in college. And she won it, but with the hit of the Great Depression, her mom told her she couldn't take it. She would have to go to work instead to support her 3 younger sisters. So it was a story that we heard over and over again, how important education was. So even through the challenges as I was growing up, my grandmother's story and the importance of college, the importance of doing well, always meant a great deal to me. I think because I was a first-generation college student, that what it does for me as a professor in terms of my teaching in the classroom and outside of the classroom, it gives me a very different perspective. Being in college is learning a new language. It may be English, but whatever your major is, there's the expectations and the jargon that is used and the methods that are used. And sometimes that's taught, but sometimes it's not taught explicitly. And I feel like that's what I try to do differently. I try to take the barriers away. I don't like the idea that somehow students are supposed to guess. I feel like at the very least what we can do is give instructions and then help people who are struggling. So the advice that I would give to first-generation students coming to college is to ask a lot of questions. Don't be offended or don't stop asking questions if you're rebuffed. You do have to take responsibility for your work, and you do have to work hard, and you do have to read the assignment first, but if you're confused about something, come and ask questions. So just trying again and again to get help. Don't try to keep doing it on your own and isolating, because the whole thing about education is that we learn from one another.